literally cannot do this without you guys, without word of mouth, without you telling your friends, without you sharing, liking, subscribing, all of these things, following us on Instagram. Like, I do not have the money or the budget to have like a huge sponsored like rollout team for this app, but I truly feel like this can help a lot of people. Hello, beautifuls. My name is Giselle, co-host of the Strong Sunflowers podcast and founder and CEO of the Cre8 app, an app created specifically for content creators. Think Uber, but for content creators. So where's the first place that you go when you're needing a content creator, a photographer, a videographer? You want to do a little shoot at the beach. You need to do it like a little quick engagement photo shoot. You have a wedding, you have a freaking baby shower, a party. Where do you go? You should go to Google and you try to find these people, and it gives you all this plethora of people to look through. And then you have to click on their website, and then on the website they usually don't put their pricing, so then you gotta call them, and then you have to wait for them to reply, and then when they do reply they say it's gonna be $1,000 and it's way out of budget, and then you have to do the whole process again. So what does the Cre8 app do? It basically takes that all out of the way, okay? It's gonna be straight to the point. You go on the app, you make an event. I have a wedding, I have a baby shower. I need someone to take a little pictures of the people there. You know, there's so many things going through our mind that we don't wanna have to worry about getting the perfect shot. So this is exactly why I created this app. So in this video, I'm just gonna dive into on how I came up with this multi-million-dollar idea, what I'm doing right now, when we launch, all the things that you need to know if you want to be a part of this. Baby, if you are a content creator, if you like to take pictures with your phone, with a camera, whatever it is, this app is for you. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Make sure that you guys subscribe and like and support. But without further ado, let's dive right in. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe. So let's take it all the way back to November, when the idea first popped into my head, November of 2023. I come back from a trip. Last year, I was out of control. I was traveling the world. It was crazy. I decided to do a little 3-in-1 trip for my birthday. So I had gone to Miami for the weekend, then I went to Cuba for a week, and then I came back and I went to Egypt for 2 weeks, and then I came back from that. And then it was my friend's Emma's wedding. And I needed content for YouTube, of course. I gotta get the content for you guys. And I went, and when I got there, oh my gosh, by the way, I haven't seen Emma in years. She lives in Atlanta, and her wedding was in Athens, Georgia. And it was beautiful. And I wanted to like vlog the whole thing while I was there. And when I get there, she was like, oh my gosh, Giselle, I'm so glad you brought your camera. We couldn't afford a videographer for the wedding because it was so expensive. So please take as many videos, as many photos as you want. And I was like, say less. Like, this will be my wedding gift to them. So I actually did, they're on my channel right now, I did a wedding vlog for them, and I also did a wedding vlog behind the scenes, so she could see like everything that was going on while she was getting her makeup done, and like little cute messages that the people involved, like the bridesmaids and her parents, had to say, and advice they'd had for their marriage. And it came out so good. So good. So while I'm doing all this, I'm getting like the behind the scenes, I'm getting like all the little details. The wedding was beautiful. The wedding was, oh my gosh, the flowers, the decor, the vibe, the aura. Athens in November, you know, the leaves changing colors. There was a violinist. Like, it was beautiful. And it was such an honor and a privilege to be able to film that for her and to capture all those beautiful moments that she can go back to. And I remember when I was doing this, because I was a guest in the wedding, I was like, man, like, it sucks in a way that I'm the content creator and the videographer and doing all these things, because I didn't get to enjoy the wedding as much because I was behind the camera. I was the one trying to get all the perfect memories for her, because hello, it wasn't my wedding. So that's when the idea came, and I was like, what if there was an app that people can use where they can find content creators in their area, whether it's a videographer, a photographer, a content creator using their phone, which I did. I'll show you guys, because everything came out chef-kissed. It was beautiful. Like, you cannot tell me that that was not A1 quality. And I used my phone, and then I filmed with my Sony CV1 camera, but oh my gosh, I was like, what if there was an app that people can come and get content creators in their area to film these behind the scenes? and find videographers, photographers just in one place where you can see all the reviews, their portfolios, what they're working with, and you can see their prices, but you can also put an event showing your budget, you know, because a lot of the times, again, you're searching on Google and searching on Instagram, TikTok, and then you find these people, but half of the time their price is not on there, and then you have to contact them and see if they're available for the date that you need them. So that's where this $1 billion idea came from, of like, yeah, Uber, but for content creators. So I was like, hell yeah. So this idea was on my mind like for the longest, right? And 2024 happened, and then it's February. I went to Brazil. That was fun. I came back, and literally God himself was like, girl, if you don't act on this idea, I'm gonna give it to someone else. Because girl, I'm telling you, do it. So I was like, damn it, you're right, I'm gonna go for it. So I went on Bark, and oh my gosh, if you guys wanna see some behind the scenes, I posted some videos because the first app developers that I talked to, they were a scam. 0 out of 10 don't recommend. I think they were called American designers, app designers. Zero, baby, zero. But yes, I almost got scammed for $5,250, baby. So starting this is not for the week. I was thinking that I had savings to do this startup. I used like my shoebox money, but we're almost 20,000 deep in creating this app. But then I found the people that I'm working with right now. They're called Aptitude, and they have been amazing. Thank you so much. So shout out to them. And the app is launching in November. That's like in 2 months. Like, let's talk about it, baby, because one of the things that I didn't realize or technically understood at the beginning of this process was that like I am becoming an entrepreneur. I am becoming a CEO and the janitor. When you're an entrepreneur, you're both, you're all the things, right? And also I'm becoming a startup, and it's a tech startup at that. I have my bachelor's in biology. I went to school to be a doctor. So I don't know anything about business. So learning about business, learning about tech business in particular, I'm creating an app, how to make money. How do I want this to run? Having the values for the business, marketing. Right now, like I literally have $3 in my bank account. Like things are tight, like tight, baby. So I've definitely have been having to work smart because I'm the marketing team, you know, being on YouTube, having a podcast, talking to my people, going out into the real world and talking to people and getting them to know the app and what the app is about. But then again, the goal is for the app to be all over the United States. So I need you. I need you guys, okay? Like I come from Havana, Cuba. Like I don't come from money. I come from communism, you know, coming into this capitalist world. And I may not have the rich parents. I may not have the money, but I have the grunt. I have the work ethic. Like, and to be honest, I just feel like I just need you guys, you know, the people, to help us like grow, like word of mouth. One of the things that I was really proud about this app coming out was, and I compare it to Uber a lot of the times because Uber really changed the game when it came to taxis. And then it changed the game globally to the point that a lot of people do have their full-time job, but they have the opportunity to make more money on the side, just in case they're falling short so they don't fall behind. And one of the things is not everybody has a car, but everybody has a phone. This little thing right here, I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max. This takes amazing pictures and videos. So while not everybody has a car, everybody has a phone. So I was like, oh my gosh, like anybody can create content. Let's be honest, anybody can go to a birthday party and take pictures and take videos of the surprises, the faces, the emotions. Anybody that loves this industry of content creating can create amazing photography, amazing videos. They can get amazing content of these like special moments that happen every day in people's lives. And when we think of like content creation and like behind the scenes of things, we're thinking like lots of rich people. You know, because another thing on the app, if you're a photographer, even if you're just starting off, get on the app. If you're a content creator, get on the app to showcase your services, okay? Because I do feel like everybody deserves those pictures, those like Christmas family card pictures, you know, those like little Halloween, little cute family looks. It's not just for the rich. It's not just for the people that can afford 5 pictures for $500 for like a 15-minute session. I've heard professional photographers charging like $200 for a 15-minute session. That's crazy. Not everybody can afford that. But I feel like this app is changing the game in that way of like everybody's gonna get the chance to have those Christmas pictures, to have those graduation pictures. I never got graduation pictures, you know, because I couldn't afford it. But now you can go on the app and find a content creator near you to take those pictures for you. And then the best part of the app itself is that you get all of the pictures. Just like give me all of the pictures. Okay, one of the things that I hate about photographers is that they edit the pictures and then they only give you a selected few for that $500. No, I want all the behind the scenes. I want all of the pictures. And speaking of that feature, let's talk a little bit more about other things that are in the app. So the app is pretty simple. I wanted to make it as simple as possible. But the app itself is so easy to use. I really wanted a minimalist look. So first you create your portfolio and you add all your information. So first we'll show like your chats, if you have any chats pending for content creators that you have already hired, or your payment method and payment history, as well as subscription plans. But it'll take you to the top rated content creators in your area and it'll be right in the top. And then you'll have upcoming events, which will be the events that you have upcoming. And then you can see when you click on the content creators in the bottom, you can click on their portfolio and it's pretty self-explanatory. In the portfolios, they get to showcase their work. And then you can click on the About Me page and it'll show you like about them, like how they got into content creation or photography or videography, how old are they, where are they located technically, a little descriptions of themselves, and then what tools they're using, if they're using an iPhone 15 Pro Max, or if they're using a Sony CV1 camera or a Canon Mark II, which is, I really want one of those. And then you can also see their reviews, which is pretty self-explanatory. And if you are interested in this content creator, then you just click show interest and that is that. It'll connect you with them and then they'll reply on the chat. And of course you can modify your search, whether you're looking for a content creator that uses a phone or a camera or a drone, for a matter of fact, whatever is in your budget. And then you can go to the reviews, and the review section is one of my favorites too, because the only way that you can get a review on the app is if you have completed a job. So you can't get your mom or dad to go on there and be like, oh my gosh, he did such a good job. Like, no, these are honest, real reviews from real customers. So yeah, this is like my little baby. And I have so many other things that I want to add to the app to make it even better. But again, it's a one-woman team here and it's just me. But one of the things that I want to come here and say is like, again, I literally cannot do this without you guys, without word of mouth, without you telling your friends, without you sharing, liking, subscribing, all of these things, following us on Instagram. Like, I do not have the money or the budget to have like a huge sponsored like rollout team for this app, but I truly feel like this can help a lot of people. And again, the app is free to use. So the only way that I get paid is if you get paid. So we're all getting paid, all 2024, all 2025 and forward. But I'm so excited for this little baby. So if you would like to support us, if you would like to support the Cre8 app, if you would like to support just a girl that's out here making moves and trying her best and being in the game as a new entrepreneur, I appreciate you guys to put me in the algorithm. Tell your friends, comment below, share, like, subscribe to your mom, to your friends, to your cat, to your grandma, you know, about this Cre8 app, because this can really be a big thing. And one of the other things that I didn't want to do right away was to go to investors and tell them, one, because they take a lot of equity from your company at the very beginning, especially if you're just starting out. And two, I didn't want it to become this like, oh, it's for the money. Like, I really want this to become for the people. I want this to be ran by my values and my character, and I don't want to have to sacrifice those values or characters for money. So like some of the goals that I see for myself for the future and of the Cre8 app, like collaborating with the Grammys and like having like a draw, and whoever is a creator on the app might get to create and take videos and pictures of behind the scenes at the Grammy, or like one of those like white parties or a Drake party, like some crazy stuff like that. If I can get to collab with like a famous person to do like their birthday or anything like that, and like do like little giveaways, that would be like a dream come true. Like, I really want to bring more opportunities to the normal person. And I think one of the reasons why I wanted the app to have its own like portfolio, it's because I didn't want people to have to depend so much on social media, their Instagram page or how many followers they have. You know, I wanted their work to show for them. I wanted their work to showcase their value. And the only way that you can have a 5-star rating is if you earn it. So there's a lot of people out here that are doing amazing work, but are not getting showcased as much as the people with the millions of followers. So I just wanted to change the game for that. And again, we're in a recession. So any way that we can help people make more money, especially the middle class, I'm here for it. But that's my little rant. Thank you so much for being part of my field. Thank you so much for your support. I'm super excited for this, and let's see where it goes. Ciao.